Sierra Grant set to kick. It is going to be number 58. That is going to be Tyler Kester for Sierra Grant. They're going to kick the ball off at their own 30. Slow liner, going to be picked up quickly by a Cotopaxi, number 25, and he gets brought down hard by Lenny Valdez for Sierra Grant. Nice little kick there, small return. Sierra Grant undefeated at the moment. They are 4-0 and they are ranked number 8 in 6-man. So we're going to see what this Cotopaxi offense is going to bring to the table. So the quarterback is number 7, Ty Coleman, the junior. So quickly to the 24, tried to pitch it back, and it appears that Sierra Grant picked up the ball, and that's going to be none other than number 12. And that is going to be Tomas Archuleta. So great job there by Sierra Grant already getting the momentum back, quickly getting the momentum back. So 9:50 to go in this first and initial period. Sierra Grant, of course, put a whooping up to Mountain Valley, in Saguache last Saturday by a score of 33-0, and they had previously beaten La Vida 80-6. So Chiar is out of the shotgun. He's going to roll out. Has a little bit of time here. He's going to go opposite way, and you can see the athleticism there as he goes in, literally untouched. Phenomenal run there by Chiara's 15-yard run for the senior signal caller. So already, literally 21 seconds have elapsed, and Sierra Grande is already on the board. 6-0 is the score here in Cotopaxi, beautiful Cotopaxi, Colorado. Friday night lights, or if correct that, Saturday night lights, 7 p.m. game on a Saturday. So we got number 98 for Sierra Grande, the freshman, Aiden Lopez, actually going to set up for a field goal, and he is going to kick it, and it's going to bounce, in favor of Sierra Grande to quickly make the score 8-0 in favor of the visiting Sierra Grande Panthers. So beautiful atmosphere here in Cotopaxi. So first time I've been to Cotopaxi, and this is actually the second 6-man game I've done in my life. So just kind of enjoying the opportunity and excited to get Sierra Grande some exposure. So we got an 80-yard field in stark contrast to the 100-yard field that you see in 8-man and 11-man. So we're going to get Kester, Tyler, is going to set up once again for the kickoff. I said earlier, 9:39 left in this first and initial quarter. Sierra Grande trying to put many points up on the scoreboard. So here we go, Kester kicking off from his own 30, and it's going to go all the way almost to the end zone, and it's going to be number 11 for Cotopaxi. 11 for Cotopaxi has a little bit of wiggle room, but he gets brought down hard by number 42. That's going to be Damian Farron, the junior. So Cotopaxi going to try to avenge their opening drive that really didn't last that many plays at all. Actually, one play. And the fumble and the recovery by Sierra Grande. So we're going to see what Cotopaxi is going to do. So the quarterback once again is Ty Coleman, the junior. So Coleman's going to get out of the shotgun, quickly going to throw over to number 22, and number 22 is going to get rocked hard by Lenny Valdez. So Lenny Valdez, the linebacker, just all over the field. Great 1-2 punch between Valdez and Chiar is on the defensive side of the ball. Here we go. Number 11 under center is going to quickly hand the ball off to number 7, the quarterback, and it's literally going to be Kester and Valdez on the assisted tackle. So 9:15 to go in this initial period. 8-0 is the score for the visiting Sierra Grande Panthers. Cotopaxi once again going to set up out of the shotgun formation. Actually, they are going to call a timeout. Yeah, they're going to call a quick timeout by Cotopaxi, and it's going to be 8:53 to go. So just over 1 minute has elapsed on the scoreboard and in this game, and Sierra Grande already trying to show dominance between them and Cotopaxi. So just looking ahead on the schedule, Sierra Grande will have Cripple Creek next week, Ackery Woodland away, Primero and Bronson Kim away. So all away games remaining for these Sierra Grande Panthers. So we're going to have Ty Coleman once again out of the shotgun formation. It's going to go initially to Gary Jarvis, the junior. Jarvis flipping it back out to Carr. Carr with Kester all over him, and then Valdez once again. So Valdez and Kester for the second time in a row with the 1-2 assisted tackle there. So great job by Sierra Grande being able to rally around each other and just really fly around that football. Cotopaxi going to see what they can do. So ball now is at, I believe, the 22-yard line. So Cotopaxi's own 22-yard line, 8:23 to go in this first quarter. So Coleman, the junior signal caller, is actually in the backfield, and we're going to have Zayden Zeldnicker. And actually it's going to go to Coleman, and there's actually going to be Kester, and I believe it's going to be Angelo Lucero on the assisted tackle. So fourth down for the Cotopaxi Pirates. So they are coached by Dave Close, assistant coach Lucas Treat, volunteer coach Aubrey Whipple. So we're going to see what they're going to do. Fourth and short situation, actually turnover on downs. It is actually going to be Sierra Grande ball. So Sierra Grande ball at the 22-yard line of Cotopaxi. Chiarez quickly to Valdez. Valdez gets a little bit of daylight to go, but he gets brought down quickly by Ty Coleman, the junior. Under 8 minutes to go in this first quarter. It's been all Sierra Grande from the onset. So Isaiah Chiarez, the senior signal caller, under center, going to quickly pitch it out to Kester, Tyler Kester, with a little bit of wiggle room, and he drags 2 or 3 Cotopaxi Pirates to get a minimal gain. So good first, second, and third effort by Kester. Didn't really see Kester much in the backfield last week against Mountain Valley, so good to see him back in it. So Chiarez in the huddle here. 7:18 to go in this first initial quarter. Sierra Grande looking to light up the scoreboard. Third down situation, 3rd and 6. Ball is at about the 13.5-yard line. Chiarez with a little bit of pressure, rolls to his opposite side, quickly finds, looks like Valdez, for a nice little pitch and catch between Chiarez and Valdez. So just like that, 6:57 remaining in this first quarter. So 3 minutes and 3 seconds have elapsed, and already it's 14-0 in favor of the number 8th ranked in the CHSAA poll, Sierra Grande Panthers. I'm going to see what Sierra Grande's going to do. It looks like they're going to set up another extra point, and once again, this is going to be Aiden Lopez, the freshman kicker. All right, so a little miscommunication there, but that quickly changes things. Ooh, so just shanked a little bit to the left. That's going to be unsuccessful. Score is going to be 14-0 in favor of Sierra Grande. 6:57 to go in this first quarter. Beautiful Saturday evening. You don't usually see too many Saturday evening games. A lot of Friday afternoon games, Friday night games, and some Saturday early afternoon. So kind of cool to see some once in a blue moon type of situation. Saturday night lights here. Prep football, Class 1A 6-man between Sierra Grande and the Cotopaxi Pirates. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Kester once again, going to set up at his own 30-yard line, set to kick off. Looks like number 11 flanked out Caden Zelenigar, which is the sophomore. So he's going to kick it to the left. Actually, flag's going to be thrown, and usually the flag is usually thrown out when you kick it out of bounds. So we're going to see where they're going to place it. and go from there. Okay, so they gave the option to the head coach for Cotopaxi, which is Dave Close, and he said we're going to take it. So ball is now placed at their own 27.5-yard line. So Cotopaxi out of the shotgun formation. It's going to quickly go to Jarvis. Jarvis is going to flip it back to Coleman. Coleman with Chiares all over him. Nearly gets the completion, but great job by Isaiah Chiares being able to apply the pressure there from the linebacker spot. So 6:51 to go in this first quarter. You see the nice scenery here before the sun fully sets and the sky goes black. So here we go. So Jarvis quickly to Coleman. Kester with a lot of pressure on him. Kester brings him down. So great job there by Tyler Kester with a 7-yard loss and a great quarterback sack there by Tyler Kester. So can't say enough about this linebacking crew for Sierra Grande. We got Lenny Valdez, we got Isaiah Chiares, and Tyler Kester. That's like the three-headed monster for Sierra Grande on the defensive side of the ball. So Cotopaxi on their own 20-yard line. Coleman with Jarvis flanked in front of him in the elongated shotgun formation. Coleman with Kester once again. Kester tries to get a second quarterback sack in a row, but Coleman gets the ball out to Dane DeVries Voglian. Probably butchered that last name, but he's a senior, so he almost got the completion. So great job there by Ty Coleman, the junior, to have the wherewithal to get the ball out before getting sacked for the second time in a row by Kester. 6:03 to go in this first quarter. So it's elongated shotgun. I'll have to find out exactly what kind of formation this is called. Twins flanked on the far side with receiver on the other side. Kester once again applying the pressure. Coleman gets a nice high end over end punt, and that's actually going to be a halfway decent punt there. So it looks like it's going to be applied there at about the 32-yard line. So Sierra Grande getting gifted the ball once again. So 14-0 is the score. It's been all Sierra Grande from the onset. So very high-powered attack. We saw a lot of offensive. We've seen a lot of offensive production on Sierra Grande. Of course, defense, they've always stepped up, but it really looks like tonight the defense brought its A game. So great job by the coaches. That's going to be Luis Corona, Thomas Mestis, and Josiah Di Herrera, the manager. So we're going to have Chiares with the throw in stride almost. He almost gets number 15, and that's actually going to be Matthew Martinez. So that would have been quite a significant game, but unfortunately for Sierra Grande, they did not connect. So it's going to be 2nd down and 15 to go. This is 6-man football here in Colorado. 6 men. It's down and 15. Like I said earlier, 80-yard field, so 40 yards on either side. So Sierra Grande moving left to right. Cotopaxi moving the opposite direction, right to left. Sierra Grande and the white tops, black bottoms, so quickly going to go over. Great job there running by Sierra Grande. Great running by Angelo Lucero. Angelo Lucero gets a semi-decent run right there. But like I was saying earlier, so Sierra Grande with the white jerseys, black lettering, and then black pants. They have the black helmet, and it looks to be that they have a kind of a light blue, sky blue vertical racing stripe across the midline of the helmet. It looks like they have some small stickers, probably to signify certain accomplishments that they can earn, similar to like Ohio State with the Buckeyes. So Chiares out of the shotgun formation, does a nice little screen to Angelo Lucero. Angelo Lucero still on his feet, crossing midline, and he loses his footing. But great first down conversion, I guess we'd say 3rd down conversion to a 1st down. Chiares to Angelo Lucero. Great job there by Sierra Grande. Clock is set at 5:34. in this first and initial quarter. So Chiarez with forever and a day to throw. Finally, number 15 almost goes it for him. So Chiarez, you're seeing the athleticism there. He's running left to right, and he goes untouched for the score. So that's the second rushing touchdown for Isaiah Chiarez. And the other one was a throw to Lenny Valdez. So Chiarez affiliated, or connected, mind you, I should say rather, for the first 3 touchdowns of the ball game for Sierra Grande. 20-0 is the score. 5:16 to go in this first initial quarter. Aiden Lopez, the freshman, setting up for the extra point. That kid has a leg on him. So once again, that is the second of 3rd point after attempt set up and connected there by Lopez. So 22-0 is the score. Sierra Grande just kind of putting on a clinic here so far in this ball game. You're seeing like the lights are getting brighter and the sky is getting darker. So phenomenal field here in Cotopaxi. So Cotopaxi about 30 to 35 miles east of Salida. So it's funny, I actually have a Verizon service. AT&T is the only service that works here in Cotopaxi, so I've been out of service, so this will be on tape delay. So here we go, Tyler Kester from his own 30-yard line. He's gonna set up the kickoff. So Cotopaxi still in their huddle. So Cotopaxi actually is breaking the huddle now, so they are going back to the field with number 11, Caden Zelazinagar is the kick returner. Kester from his own 30. Kester, nice kick with the wind at his back, and that's going to be a touchback. So that was picked up. We're going to call him Caden Z for short, the sophomore, number 11. So he didn't even have a chance to run it out. So touchback situation here. So Cotopaxi with the ball. Once again, they've been unsuccessful in their previous 3 offensive drives. We're going to see if they can kind of change things up, try to make a statement, try to get back in this ball game. Coleman out of the elongated shotgun formation. Jarvis flanked right in front of him. So Jarvis is going to get the ball. He's going to go first. And then it's going to go. And Coleman. Once again, the 1-2 punch of Lenny Valdez and Tyler Kester. So we've been calling these young gentlemen's names all night, along with Chiarez. So very great defensive play there by Sierra Grande. So like I said earlier, so the offense gets a lot of the credit most of the time, but they are just as good on the defensive side of the ball. Very multi-dimensional team here. Sierra Grande ranked number 8 in 6 men. So Jarvis out of the elongated shotgun. So Jarvis, he's going to pitch it to Coleman. Coleman with Kester in his grill, and Kester going to drop him souffle style for the second quarterback sack. Showing great sportsmanship by Kester, picking Coleman back up off the turf. So under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. 22-0 is the score. It's been all Sierra Grande, but let's give a lot of credit to Cotopaxi. They're not giving up anytime soon. So the appropriate way of wording this would be 3rd and about a mile. So 3rd and 22 to go. So twins set to the far side. Single wide receiver on the near side. Jarvis going straight out of the shotgun. Great job by Z, and Z gets a nice little pickup there to get the first down. And it looks like the only guy with an earshot for Sierra Grande was number 12. And number 12, that's going to be Tomas Archuleta. So just when we were about to count the Cotopaxi Pirates out of the ball game, they make a huge statement on 3rd down. 3rd and 22. Great job moving of the chains here. So under center here, I formation. Z gonna hand the ball off to the second ball carrier through the line, and he's gonna get a minimal gain, and that is gonna be Dane DeVries Vogelin, or DDV, the senior, number 22 for Cotopaxi. So 4 minutes to go, under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Like I said, it's been all Sierra Grande. However, Cotopaxi putting together a nice little offensive drive. They're going to see what they can do. Jarvis out of the elongated shotgun formation. Kester always, you just can't say this enough. Kester, Chiares, and Valdez, the three-headed defensive monster for Sierra Grande. They've really been applying tremendous amounts of pressure to Coleman. Coleman literally just doesn't have any time at all to register anything. So great job there by the defensive coordinator and the defensive unit as a whole for Sierra Grande. Under 4 minutes to go, 22-0 is the score. We are in Cotopaxi, Colorado. Beautiful Cotopaxi, Colorado. Sun has set, so the sky is getting darker. So we got 3rd down and 16 to go. Jarvis out of the elongated shotgun formation. Jarvis quickly to Coleman. Kester once again in his grill, and Coleman, to his credit, gets the ball out. So Kester already 2 quarterback sacks from the linebacker spot. So this is 6-man, you know, I guess you can loosely call him linebacker, sometime defensive end. But Kester, regardless of what position he's playing on the defense, is applying the pressure. So 4th down and long. Jarvis quickly to Coleman. Coleman with the punt, and it's going to take a little bit of a bounce. And number 44 for Cotopaxi, that's going to be Wayne Ogden, the senior, is going to bring it down. So we're going to once again bring it back to Sierra Grande offense. 3:29 remaining. 3 minutes and some change here in this first and initial quarter. So Sierra Grande taking its time to go to the line. Isaiah Chiares, we're going to go out of the shotgun formation with Valdez and Lucero behind him. Chiares with some time. Chiares, with a lot of pressure. And Chiares, great job there getting it out to Valdez. So Chiares looks like he's getting about almost equal amounts of pressure as Coleman. However, you are seeing that the difference of 1 year. So the senior Chiares on Sierra Grande versus the junior Coleman on Cotopaxi. So Chiares just a little more elusive than Coleman. So we're going to be at the 32-yard line, and that's going to call it move the chains here. 1st down and 15. So the chain gang was a little behind on that communication from the referees. So, here we go. So eventually gets to Chiares. Chiares airing it out. Oh, in stride. That would have been a highlight reel if I had ever seen one. That was with Tomas Archuleta, the senior. So Chiares could not have put that ball better. So tremendous right arm on Chiares. So this is 6-man. You usually don't see as much passing plays called in 6-man, but Chiares, that's one of those that he shows what he can do. So Chiares still on his feet. He's going to go with a little bit of pressure, and he's going to throw it, and it's going to go to number 5. Number 5 is going to cross midfield, and he's going to get to the middle of the field. So that is going to be CJ Nix. So called his name a lot last Saturday in Saguache against Mountain Valley. That's the first time I've called him tonight. So there is a flag, and it looks like it's going to be on Sierra Grande. 2:54 to go in this first quarter. 22-0 is the score. Sierra Grande on top. Personal foul. Personal foul. That's on Lenny Valdez. 15 yards spot of the foul. So we don't have microphones here, but it's quite enough that we're able to hear him over everything. So 15 yards from the spot of the foul, illegal block, and that's going to be on Lenny Valdez. So Lenny Valdez is the senior. So that's going to be unfortunate for Sierra Grande. So Sierra Grande in the, I guess you could say, least favorable field position tonight. So they're going to be set at the 14 3/4 yard line. Let's just call it 15-yard line. So it is going to be 2nd down and 32 to go for Sierra Grande. Of course, this is an 80-yard field, so that's half the field they got to make to try to capitalize and convert this down. So second down at 32 is going to be to Chiares. Chiares, nice little flank spot to Angelo Lucero. Angelo Lucero gets to close to midfield to about the 30-yard line. He gets hit pretty good there by 24 of Cotopaxi. So that's actually Gary Jarvis, the junior. So now we're going to say 3rd and 18 at the 29-yard line. So Sierra Grande on their own 29-yard line. We're going to see what they can do.
Whose ball is it, Pirates?
29-yard line, so Sierra Grande from its own 29-yard line. Chiares is going to have the ball. Little pressure by 15. Chiares used to pressure, throws it against his body to Tyler Kester. Tyler Kester over midfield, still on his feet. He gets Z fumble. Oh, Z causes the fumble. We're going to see who recovered that. So great job there by Z. So we're going to call him Z. So Caden Z, number 11 for Cotopaxi, the sophomore. Under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. It's been all Sierra Grande, so 22-0
Come on, Pirates!
is the score. This is going to be,
Shut
we're
it
going to
down,
call
defense!
1st and 15. So Chiares inside the red zone. They're going to go to Angelo Lucero. Angelo Lucero has an angle, and he is on the far side of the field. And he is going to get close to the end zone. So great job there by Angelo Lucero. So Angelo Lucero, the junior, number 1. Sierra Grande versus Cotopaxi in Cotopaxi. So great job here by Sierra Grande thus far. Like we said, it's been a team effort completely. Offensive and defensive side of the ball, Sierra Grande has dominated. Cotopaxi, to their credit, put together an impressive last drive. Unfortunately, was unable to capitalize. So here we go. Number 3. Ooh, and it's going to hit the ground, and we're going to see who's going to recover. Oh, that's going to be a huge momentum shifter. Cotopaxi ends up taking over, a turnover there by Cotopaxi. So the quarterback at the time was Aaron Ojeda, the freshman, and they were trying to get to Tyler Kester, the sophomore. And there's a little miscommunication there. So one of the few bright spots tonight for Cotopaxi, you are looking at it, that fumble recovery. So, but they're going to be literally inside their own 5-yard line. So we're going to see Caden Z, the sophomore, is going to hand the ball off. The ball is going to go a little bit, and that's going to be Ty Coleman. So Ty Coleman playing a little bit of quarterback, playing a little running back. So 22-0 is the score. We are under 2 minutes, 1 minute and some change. So we are approaching the end of the first quarter. So Sierra Grande was trying to punch it in, try to get closer to that mercy roll. Cotopaxi says not tonight, at the moment at least. So here we go. So ball looks to be at about, it's a weird angle here, but it looks to be about the 5-yard line. So Coleman out of that elongated 6-man formation. Jarvis flanked in front of him. Jarvis going to call out the signals first. He gets it. Ooh, with a lot of pressure there. Kester and Valdez. So Kester and Valdez, like we had said earlier, a lot of assisted tackles with Kester and Valdez. Great 1-2 punch there for Sierra Grande. And then you throw in what Chiares can do. It kind of puts them over the top. So the 8th ranked Sierra Grande Panthers, ranked 4-0 is their record so far. Very dominating first half of the season so far for Sierra Grande. They're going to try to put some more points on that scoreboard and see why they should be closer into that top 5 ranking for 6-man. So here we go, shotgun formation. Jarvis going to get brought down. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. So we're going to see what they're going to call that. If that's going to be intentional grounding or if they're going to call that a safety. So right now the score is 22-0. So that will be the end of the first quarter. All Sierra Grande 22-0.